Out of all the shitty crunkcore bands I have heard, this one has to be the worst, even worse than Top Curve. Design the Skyline. More like design a pile of shit. Before I start the rant, let's look at the name. What kind of name is Design the Skyline? It has no meaning, it doesn't sound hardcore, and overall sounds like something a bunch of scene faggots would make up. So the name sucks. Then we have all the band members, and not surprisingly they are all scene fags. Moving on. Next we have their music, which is so bad that it will make your ears bleed, and not in a good way. Their song surrounded by silence sounds like a horse taking a wet shit that splatters all over the ground. It's one of the biggest failures to have ever been produced. It is a bunch of nonsensical screaming and crying and more failed attempts by these queers to sound hardcore and intimidating, but failing on so many levels. I am happy to know, however, that I am not the only one to feel this. Basically everyone who reviewed the song said that it was more than bad, it was a colossal piece of shit from the darkest depths of hell. According to Wikipedia, they are an experimental metal band. Well, half of that is right. They are not metal, but they sure do experiment alright, experiment with shit, omnibus. What's more is that they cite bands like Led Zeppelin and The Doors as their influences. Well, that is bullshit, because if they were inspired by those legendary bands they wouldn't be a bunch of scene faggots and produce shitty crunkcore music for scene kids. Fuck this band and fuck their fans.